Good morning. I'm going to be producing a series of instructional videos on beginning guitar, very beginning guitar, and build up on steps as with each video. Fundamental principles and ideas and skills you need to develop to learn guitar. You know, see, I've got the guitar comfortably on me with a strap. It's kind of nice to be standing. Let's look at what's involved with guitar. You've got 6 strings, right? 6 strings. The low string and the high string. Those are actually the same notes, 2 octaves apart. That's an E, low E, high E, low E, high E, low E, high E. So when you're tuning the guitar, which is the first thing you really always need to do before you do anything with the guitar, right? Tune the guitar. So the strings go E, A, D, G, B, and again, high E. You notice these keys that I have up here are the way that we tune the guitar, right? This is for the E string. This is for the A string. Make sure I get that right. D string, right? So we can mess around with the tone, the pitch of that string. And they all have to be in tune. These 6 strings must be in tune, right? So let's talk about tuning. Tuning is step 1. Always step 1. Are you in tune? Are you in tune? Is the guitar in tune? You know, it's good to be in tune. So you start with your low E, because that's where you start, low E, right? And now, as you notice, I have a tuner. Tuner's a very useful thing to have. But I want to, and so we'll go over that, but I want to start with you figuring it out on the key, on the fretboard, right? So low E. You don't need a tuner for that. Whatever low E, whatever your bass note is, it's good to do. Now, you know, when I was growing up, we didn't have tuners. Maybe we did, but I didn't have one. So it's good to work with the tuner, because the tuner can train you to hear it, right? That's the low E according to the tuner, almost. And you know, you got to get it right in where the green light comes on. Depending on your tuner, you've got different sequences of an E string, right? And now you might as well do the high E string while you're doing that. Get those 2 to be in tune with each other, high and low. So the tuner helps that process. But if you didn't have a tuner, whatever pitch you sort of approximate to that low E, the high and the low should be, so there's a vibration, it's like a harmonic. And in India and other cultures, whenever you're learning an instrument, you always sing the note, right? Because it's the voice and it's internalized the music, right? So right? So it may not be your range, but if you can vibrate with it, you're vibrating, and then those 2 together. That's probably more than you need to know, but now, what is the relationship between these strings with each other? Right? Well, so this is a low one, and this is a high one. We're talking about pitch, right? So the lowest pitch is a low E, probably find that on a piano somewhere. And then it walks up. You know, music is scales. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. With sharps and flats and all sort of diminished in between. But think about music in terms of math or letters. E, what's after E? E, F, right? F, G, A, B, C, D, A, G, F, E. So you make a melody, you know, and you want to get your fingers moving. And I'm just using my thumb as a pick, but you could use a pick for a pick. And I'm just playing that low E string with my thumb, picking it. Alright, so now we're tuning, so let's think about music as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1, right? 8 notes in the scale, at least in our system of music. So, E, F. Actually, if you look at a piano, the major scale is whole step 1 to a whole step, half step, which is the 4th, right? So whole step, half step. You're in your 1, whole step, which is 2 frets. That's half step, whole step, E, F sharp actually is what it's called, because that's the F, F sharp, G sharp, right? Because here's G, G sharp, A. Now the A is important relationship with the 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 5, 4, 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5. So the 4 goes well with the 1, right? 1. They all can go well, but 4 is kind of the dominant kind of thing. But the second string that we're going to tune, the 5th string, I mean second from the top, second in the sequence, but the 5th string is the A string. That's the 4. Remember? E, F sharp, G sharp, A, and they should sound the same. So you tune it like that. Right? You're getting the 4th and the 4th. Those should be the same. Pitch, note, everything. And that 4th, these strings are placed in progression of 4ths, right? So they get skinnier, the pitch gets higher, right? So there's the 4th of the A is the D, and there's the D string. Same with the D string. Okay, so when A, the 4th of the E is the A, right? The 4th of the A is the D. The 4th of the D is the G. And you hear that. And we're tuning one string to the other string, right? Not relying on a tuner, which is the way we all go, but to know that relationship of 4ths from the E string to the A string, that's a 4th. From the A string to the D string, that's a 4th. From the D string to the G string, that's a 4th. So we're sort of a progression of 4ths, but funnily enough, on the G string, it's a 3rd. Not a flat 3rd, but a 3rd. So we got G, A, B, D. instead of going up to the 5th fret, we go to the 4th fret, right? That's just weird little G string for tuning. It's the way it's set up and it seems to work. So it's a 3rd and then back to the 4th of the B string. We're back to our E, right? So they all go together. And then you always test it. Does it sound like it plays in tune? Probably does. Of course, you got to know some chords, but you know, that's the way we tune it by ear or by, you know, using the fretboard. Of course, the tuner works fine too, and maybe another day, another lesson. But that was first to get you thinking about tuning by ear, understanding the